Hello, welcome to Reading 40, All the Parts of Language Arts, the last volume in the series. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this. Primarily, it is a reference book. Let me explain. As a companion book in the Reading 40 Hours or Less, the students will learn prefixes, suffixes, and combining forms, lessons in dictionary skills, the 8 parts of speech, punctuation skills, writing and spelling traps, and meanings for over 80 root words, prefixes, and suffixes. After completing this volume, the student's ability to listen, to write, to analyze words, to apply phonics skills to independent reading, comprehension, verbal expression, and fluency in reading will greatly improve. There are well over 2,500 collegiate words to decode. Let's turn now to the table of contents, page 4, and we will look at some of the chapters, and I've picked out those that students seem to be most interested in. Let's look at chapter 20, Writing and Spelling Traps, on page 64. This seems to be one of their favorite areas. If you look down, this list of words is in alphabetical order. This is one of the most favorite. You'll see affect and effect, and when each is used. Usually, affect is a verb meaning to influence, and effect means result or to bring to pass. And the way I differentiate those two words for the students, I tell them the affect begins with A, so it happens first, and the effect is the end. That means the result. What happens after the affect? The affect results in the effect. Well, that's just one sample of how I teach it. Also, I'd like you to look at page 78, the self-test. And the self-tests are groups of vocabulary builders taken from the Harvard Freshman Vocabulary List. And if you keep turning the pages, lesson 22, the review words are the words that are supposedly the vocabulary of anyone who has graduated from college with a bachelor's degree. Take your time, look through all of these. Right now, I want to focus on the 8 parts of speech, page 44. This is critical in their learning how to write well. And many people don't write well because they don't know what the job is for each of the words in a sentence. So this is how I begin to teach, and you may want to take notes or not. In any event, there are 8 parts of speech I explained to them, and for you, we know there are 4 major parts of speech that are prerequisites to writing well. We know that a sentence must be comprised of a noun and a verb. Without either of those, we do not have a sentence. So, to begin with, I like to teach them what a noun is. And usually they know pretty well, or they've memorized something. And a noun is anything that man made or God made. It's a thing. It's all the things that the world is made up of. The verb is anything that the noun is doing. So this is how I begin. I begin with a sentence made up of a noun and a verb, a very simple 2-word sentence. John ran, period. That is the sentence. Well, John, let's start with the noun John. Describe John to me. Is he old? Is he fat? Is he quick? Is he fun? Is he silly? Is he tall? Well, let's describe John as tall. When we describe the noun, that description is called an adjective. Adjectives describe nouns. So now we have tall John ran. Well, how did he run? He ran quickly? Okay, so tall John ran quickly. Quickly is the adverb. It tells us what action, all right? It is one of the most important words in a sentence, and often the key to most comprehension questions. You can go on with all the rest of the parts of speech, adding to each sentence, and I wish you the best. It's very simple once they know what a noun is, what an adjective is, what a verb is, and what an adverb is. And their writing skills will improve tremendously. I might add, get word hippo or thesaurus to help with their vocabulary skills as well. Enjoy!